If you were to only do one thing whilst the schools are closed, it would be to read.
Now, you might have a school reading book, you might have books at home, or you might have picked up some of these new ones as part of World Book Day.
So reading alone is great, but here are some tasks if you want to boost your vocabulary and comprehension.
A really simple one is to pick any page in your book and to list the nouns, adjectives, verbs and adverbs that you find. Just a quick recap for you though, nouns are names of things or places or objects. Adjectives are describing words, maybe they should be called adnouns. Verbs, they're doing words, so things that you do. And adverbs, they add to the verb, so they describe them. So for example, I carefully run.
Don't quite know how you do that though.
Now, once you've got a bank of these words, what you can do is pick one from each column and try to create a sentence with it. So for example, I've got Blair quickly ran from the scary virus. Another thing to do is to look for writers' tricks.
Good authors use lots of different tricks to keep us engaged in books.
One of my favourite tricks is alliteration. That's when an author uses words that begin with the same letter. So for example, soft, smooth stretch of sand.
Now when you're reading your book, you could look out for them and make a list of them, or you could even try to just make your own alliterative sentences.
Like, big books begin to baffle Blair. Now another writer trick is assimilate. It's when you use like or as to compare things. For example, the author says here, she had on a very sensible tweed suit and looked as dull and respectable as anything. Here's another example, a best friend who looked like a character from an English children's book.
But my favourite writer's trick is personification.
It's when you give an object a human quality. For example here, a seaweed-strong gust of wind slapped my face.
Can you imagine wind actually slapping your face?
Well, here's my wee depiction of it, and I love to do little sketches like this.
So there you go, 5 activities that you can crack on with when you're reading.